Sagittarius, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. I'm here today to do your reading for the first week of 2024. We're talking January 1st through the 7th. I can't believe it. It's already upon us. Hope you're all doing well. You're enjoying this holiday season. It's crazy. Last week of the year that I'm reading, I always like to do a week ahead so you can get ahead of the energies. I pulled a beautiful pre-shuffled oracle message for you. From a new deck I got for Christmas this morning. Hope you enjoy that, but let's first clear this deck. It's been heavy retrograde energy reading for your sister Aries and Leo signs, all right? Tangoing with a lot of energies, and you're no different based on your oracle message. But it's good. It's all good. We're all getting through it, right? We're in this together. All right. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placements, okay? Please only take what resonates. Thank you for sharing this space with me today, for tuning in. I appreciate your time and energy. And thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for the Sagittarius Collective. For my Sagittarius friends, thank you. All right. Let's pull the spread, and then I'm going to talk about your oracle message. Ooh. That one come flying out. Yeah. So many people are walking away from connections these weeks. Really severing connections, severing ties. Yeah. Sag, you've had a connection in your life. Yeah, the challenge is recognizing what needs to be cut away, and it's hard. It's hard. Hard. These have been hard readings to do today. I'm like, oh, it's all Christmas, love, and light. It's like, no, we're in retrograde, Jenna. Don't forget. And we're wrapping up cycles, okay? And you're no different, Sag. The energy's hard, all right, but we can do hard things, right? All right, you have the Sword of Light. So a lot of you feel connected to the Archangel Michael. This is his Sword of Light. This is about divine protection as you do the cord cutting, all right? This is a breakthrough energy this week for you because you're cutting cords, all right? It's an energetic tool of Archangel Michael, the Prince of Heaven, okay? So know that this is a confirmation that you're walking the path of light, all right? So I think you're cutting a cord and have been working on cutting a cord, cutting someone out of your life, but it pains you to do so because you care about this person, their soul family. But you know what? Sometimes we have to reconfigure our soul tribes, and that's the hardest work we do here, is determining when it's time to walk away from a connection. It doesn't mean, oh, I'm never talking to you again. It just means, I'll see you later down the road, my friend, because right now it's not serving us anymore to communicate or to interact with each other. And I do believe you have an energy you've been dwelling in around the past, okay? Past love, past person. I'm getting a past vibe. And everybody's had a past vibe today. All you fire signs are looking backward, I think, on where you've been with others. Your opportunities, the Knight of Cups, opening up your heart, keeping your heart open in a situation. Your challenge is the devil, knowing what needs to go, cutting stuff out, right? Whatever's unhealthy must go. What you don't see coming is the loss, right? The loss of having to do the cord cutting. But you're carrying that sword of light, that sword of truth, right? You can do this. Recent past, the Page of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you had to walk away as hard as it was because you knew, you saw the situation, you could observe it for what it was, and you knew you had to walk away. In the near future, we have the Four of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. So you are working on, I think you're holding on to whatever is making you feel stable in your life because it's what you earned. It's like and this is a horrible analogy, but we're trimming the fat. And you know what? Sometimes you have to cut away at the things you know just don't belong, right? If you want the really big prime cut, we're having steak tonight for Christmas dinner. And I was a vegan for 6 years, y'all, and I love meat now. And I bring this up because just when you have a fixed idea about how your life should be, or even a behavior or a person, it's not so fixed. Everything is fluid. Everything changes. I had to listen to my body. And after 6 years, my body was like, I need iron. I need meat. Where's the beef? And I didn't even eat beef most of my life, y'all. So I had a baby, and then my body said, bring the beef on. So you may be doing this, you may be doing it unwillingly, knowing it's for your highest good, but you don't want to because it hurts. Cutting cords hurts. Changing behaviors hurts. It's not easy to do this work, but you're strong enough. You're making a judgment call. Making a judgment call about somebody in your life. It's like, well, I wish we could be friends, but you know what? If it's causing you great distress or causing your new person, if you're with someone new, great distress, it's like, oh, sometimes we can't have it all, right? Even when we want it all. Yeah, you do. Wow. You either had a new beginning with a past person or you have a big, big, big energy this week around love in general. 6 of Cups is anyone who makes us feel nostalgic, right? And that childhood innocence. It could be a past person that you're like, well, maybe I don't want to let them go. There's definitely a brand new opportunity here, but you're pausing and reconsidering whether there's something on hold around this connection, despite there being there's a lot of memories I'm getting. Memories, so many memories with this person, Sag. And this desire, right? I get it. You have a lot of desire to continue to invest in this because they're your point of attraction, but you're unsure. Maybe you had someone coming back from the past who wants to try again, who is being more direct and honest with you. We'll see. What's this opportunity? Are they bringing in a love offer? Ooh. The opportunity is love, okay? To love despite the pain. I think you are turning your back on someone you don't want to, but you know you should. And those are the hardest decisions to make, my dear, because it makes you feel conflicted. This is that inner conflicted state when we know we have to do something that's the best thing for us, but we're kicking and screaming while we're doing it. Yeah, the strength, having that empowerment to turn your back on something. Someone, I think, did hurt you in the past, and maybe they keep coming back because they need you. They want your energy. And this may not even be in the physical 3D world here, but there is someone who is... That's why I thought this was so esoteric coming into this, because cord cutting is sometimes the things that we do. Not this person is not necessarily in your face talking to you. It could be our memory of a person. It could be the energy tie, because you know you still feel them, right? And it's a draining out of that energy, but also a conscious decision. I'm no longer going to feed this in my mind, in my soul, right? In my physical body. I think the easiest cut is to say, I don't need to talk to you or be near you, right? The hardest thing is to no longer dwell in thinking and reminiscing and reflecting and recollecting on all the memories of a person, all right? It's like the person may go, but the love remains. But you can't live in that place forever because they're gone, all right? What's this, Devil? The challenge. Yeah. I get it. The Empress, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles. You're like, the challenge is to deeply invest in yourself, to make that commitment to yourself ultimately in your own healing, and to remove anything that stands in the way of you nurturing yourself deeply. This is deeply, deeply nurturing yourself and not abandoning yourself. Because when you abandon yourself, Sag, you get into toxic situations or unhealthy situations, all right? This is all the challenges. Don't abandon yourself, Sag. Because I think that you've been tested over and over again by this past person because your love for them was so strong. You didn't want to walk away from this person, but it was unhealthy for you. I think you've been grieving a long time because it's like you didn't get what you wanted and it fed some sort of inner childhood wound. That's why we keep repeating cycles, because we're trying to heal something deep, right? And it's not easy to heal those deep places. But Spirit is saying, don't sacrifice yourself for anyone. I'm pretty clear on the past. You walked away, hon. And I'm glad you did. Because if it wasn't healthy for you, despite how much you love this person, what you don't see coming is you will regain your sense of balance again. You really need to lean on your friends through this loss, okay? Your friends understand. The people, your tribe, your friend tribe, not your past ex soul tribe. I think you're grieving walking away from a connection because you knew if you stayed, you would sacrifice too much of yourself. Full stop. I'm telling you, the person may be gone, but the love remains. And it's a matter of, it's like you're chasing ghosts. What's this 4 of Wands in the future? Yeah, I think you're really, really focusing this week, especially on moving on bit by bit, right? And doing the healing work after a love connection wounds you. I think that I think you do have some other situation going on. They're almost helping you heal. You're in a different connection now than the past, and you're healing from it. You're healing more deeply. This is the thing too, you can stay single forever after something ends, but you won't be as challenged as you would be single if you were with someone else. So I think this someone else, this other new person, not the past person, is helping you move on. Because you recognize you want stability, Sag. You want stability. You're holding on to your stability. Yeah, and you're recognizing that when you pull your energy back, it's done so out of self-love, because there's certain people in this world that you cannot trust. You have enough self-love now, Sag, that you're not going to put up with anyone sneaky in your life who's not giving you the right amount of effort, who's just going to just string you along. I think you had someone in the past that strung you along. And you know you can't take this energy with you, and it's been with you for a while. I think this is definitely someone you've held on to and thought, maybe I can take them with me, but Spirit's saying you can't. You can't. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, as much as love as you had for this person, you couldn't trust them fully with your heart. I'm telling you, this past stuff is so hard. King of Wands, yeah. And the more you walk away, the more you cut this cord, right? The more that you recognize how divinely protected you are. You're breaking through the pain of the past, and you're opening up to a brand new energy, and you're being so led and guided by your intuition now towards what is rightfully yours. You have a passionate new beginning. I think you're going to, once you let go, it's almost like you've straddled two worlds, the past and the future, while you've been remaining committed to someone in the present. It's like you're letting go slowly of someone who really impacted you on a very deep, profound level. They hurt you on a very deep and profound level, and those things you don't get over quickly. And you've moved on, but I think this person, you've had a pause, right? Sometimes past things, there's a pause over the connection, and then you just I can't deal with that now, but then it lingers. And well, you've been dealing with it, all right? Retrograde energy is cleaning up all of the ways we've sacrificed ourselves, not learned. You've learned. You've learned. You're letting your intuition, your happiness, and your own stability and passion lead you forward beyond those states of being the sacrificial lamb, okay? You've been a fool for love long enough, Sag, all right? You're not doing that anymore. I love seeing this energy because you've learned from your past. This person, it was too much indecision, too much yes, saying yes, but really showing up as a no. Saying no and then saying yes. It's like there are two sides to every person, and unfortunately, you got a lot of good and a lot of bad in this connection, and it taught you a lot of karmic lessons. Let's see what Spirit has to say about this connection. But you are letting go. You are coming back into balance, and the more you do that, you're going to become stronger and stronger and stronger. I think that you're coming into a true state of balance. You've learned from the pain. Okay, Sagittarius, I'm sorry. You've learned from the pain in your life. And you're like, you know what? I don't need to learn from pain anymore. I don't need to learn from the hurt. All right? It's hard to let go. I get it, hon. It's hard to let go. Completely. And trust. Yeah. And trust. The right person, the right situation gives equally. Treats you like a queen, king, whoever you are, but it's stable, okay? You see the sword of truth here? Archangel Michael is all throughout this reading. A lot of you have him as a guide. Beautiful angel. Such a beautiful, benevolent spirit to guide you through life. You see clearly now that you desire stability, and you desire someone who's really going to nurture you and give to you in all the ways your past person couldn't. It's almost like everybody in the collective, at least you fire signs, I'm seeing a theme run through all of you, and I can say that without a doubt because I've struggled with the fire sign readings today. You're coming face to face with your past and all the karmic cycles and lessons with your present, knowing that they both can't fit in your little ship, right? Moving into your future. And it's like you bury some of that pain, right? And then you just unpack it. And especially if you're not putting up the proper boundaries with someone who you're like, well, I still let them reach out to me from time to time, and I'm there for them, and you know, we communicate, but then it brings up all the old memories, and then they cross the line, and then I gotta like draw the boundary again. And you know what? Just be careful what energies you let back in during this retrograde, and don't allow yourself to sacrifice yourself anymore, because you really want to invest in things that invest in you, okay? People who show up in a healthy way for you, all right? Let your intuition guide you through this time period, knowing that you have the sword of light and the sword of truth by your side, okay? You were right where you need to be, Sag, okay? The past served what it served, okay? It's time to let go, all right? I'm sending so much love. Take care.